Oh, good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me this evening. Yeah, I just wrote about 2 to 3 pages today. Oh boy, this metaphysics paper. Wow. Yeah, I mostly wrote about media. So, because it kind of occurred to me like last night or this morning, something like that. Okay, so yeah, in the seven-tiered hierarchy, the upper half, there's metaphysics, right? So you have human, ideology, angel, and God, right? But angel and God, we don't know too much about them, right? So let's modify it a little bit. Let's equalize angel to media and God to people. But the bottom level in the metaphysics hierarchy, okay, we have God, angel, ideology, and human, right? With top level is people, where people are humans, so it's circular, right? Yeah, so that's the modified four-tiered hierarchy in metaphysical universe. Okay, so I wrote a section about that, and that was that because it was heavy. So yeah, I stopped writing after writing that section. It's about 2 pages, and but I also wrote some other parts to supplement some previous parts. There, in a footnote, long footnote, I wrote about definition of ultra-interracialism and anti-ultra-interracialism, and that was quite intense. So because it can be very easily misunderstood and misinterpreted, right, as racism or white supremacism. Okay, so I had to explain in detail. All right, so about 3 pages I wrote, which is good for weekday nights. Yeah, yeah, it was good, right? Now you can relax. Yeah, so that's the paper talk. Now, have you watched this Wonder Woman? Of course, there's comic book hero. Back in the days, I think Wonder Woman that was an American TV show, I guess. Back in 1970s, I guess. Right? Colored. Yeah, but back in 2017, they kind of remade the Woman movie, hiring Jewish lady, very attractive. Yeah, Israelite Jewish lady, brunette, very attractive lady. Okay, yeah. So I did not watch that movie because I don't like contemporary movies in general. But I did hear from my friends some positive reviews about that movie. So it's 2017, so I was still in Alaska. It was 3 years ago. Yeah, I was comfortable pregnant back then. But I did hear some positive reviews from my friends. They watched it and they liked it. Then they told me. But I still didn't watch that movie. And a new movie came out, uh, new Wonder Woman movie, Wonder Woman 1984. I ran into the trailer of that movie that's gonna come out this Christmas Day, this year 2020. And I really like the trailer. It's kind of oldie, kind of retro style, right? Retroactive, oldie, 1984 music, kind of like disco a little bit. And I really like the music and I really like the trailer. So, but that movie's not out yet. It'll be either this Christmas time this year or next year. They haven't decided yet. Okay, I really like the trailer. So okay, so it's sequel to 2017 movie Wonder Woman. So I looked up Wonder Woman 2017 trailer, and I like that trailer too. So I think tonight I'm gonna after this episode when I'm eating my dinner, late dinner, I'm gonna watch that 2017 Wonder Woman. Okay. Yeah, it was nice trailer. So we'll see how good it is. I think yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it through. Well, nowadays what I do is when I watch a movie, it's Amazon Prime. I watch half on in one night and the other half next night. Why? Because half of the movie I can't get sleepy. So, so yeah, I'm gonna watch that movie. 2017 Wonder Woman. Yeah. Probably tonight and tomorrow night. Right? So Amazon Prime they give us 2 days to watch. Otherwise, we have to pay again. I think that's fair. That's fair. 48 hours. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I can purchase that movie, but that's more expensive. To rent a movie online from Amazon Prime, yeah, it's like what, $4 a piece. But to buy a movie, that's like $12. No, I'm not gonna buy it. But the good thing is it's all online. It's stream based, right? Yeah, Amazon Prime, I like it. I'm very satisfied with this Prime Video because they have huge selection of movies. Okay, good and old, they have it all. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, nowadays other streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus, right? Uh, I'm sure they are good, but they are more like contemporary TV shows, which I'm not interested in, or contemporary like this Netflix original or whatever, right? Yeah, I'm not quite interested in those, but that's just me. Okay, some other people, probably perhaps younger people, they prefer Netflix because they're more about contemporary stuffs, right? Yeah, like TV shows and original whatever. Yeah, I'm not into that. So yeah, it depends on individuals. Right? It's good that we have several companies that offer different kinds of products, so that different people can pick and choose different products, right? Yeah, that's capitalism, competition, diversity. It's a good thing, all right, because people are different. Right? Why? Because we have different backgrounds. Yeah? Yeah. So diversity is good. So what else? We're gonna take a break soon, okay? I have to take 5 minutes break after every 10 minutes, okay? So my vocal rest. I need it, right? So if we go to a break, yeah, earlier today during my spare time, I uploaded my old childhood photos to some social medias. Okay, why? I think it's kind of interesting. Yeah, yeah. In digital form, somewhere in the cloud, I do have some childhood photos. Okay, because a couple of years ago, I paid visit to my parents, and I scanned in this photo, paper based, like back in the days when there were no computers. You take camera, you went to Photoshops, the stores, photo stores, so that they develop it and into this paper and print it, develop and print, right? Something like DPNE, something like that, right? Develop, print, something like that, right? Yeah, so went to shop and in photo albums, paper based, okay. So my family in Korea, they have that. So I scan them in and I put it in the cloud so that we have backup. Yeah, I sharing the link to my family members with family members again. So I downloaded some of them and then put in the social media, just some of them. Okay. You wanna see? I can show you. Okay. We'll take like 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah, I show you my what used to look like when I was like 5 years old, 10 years old. Huh? Wouldn't that be interesting? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, give me like 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, so okay, okay. Okay, so yeah, let me show you my childhood photos. You ready? Yeah. Yeah. This is me like so Asiatic, right? This is me like when I was like 7 years old. Okay. 100% Asian Korean. And this is again me like let me enlarge this so that you can see it. Okay. Like 7 years old. What day was that? It's like the day of graduation from kindergarten. Okay, so uh, I have to explain something. So Korean age start from the inception in a mother's womb. Okay, so when a child is born, this baby is like 9 months old already. So that's how Koreans count the age. So in America, they start counting a baby when the baby is born out of the womb of a mother, right? So when child is born, 0 years old, right? In Korea, when child is born out of mother's womb, this baby is 9 months old already. So that's Korean counting of aging. Okay, so it's like to translate from Korean age to American age, you have to subtract one. Okay, so when I was 7 years old in Korea, it means I'm 6 years old in American age system. Make sense? Okay. So when I say I graduated from kindergarten when I was 7 years old, I'm talking about Korean aging system. Okay. So in America, yeah, 6 years old, something like that. Okay, something like that. The detail is not that important. Okay, so now next photo. Uh, this is photo of me when I was. I cannot. I'm not in the to show you other people's faces. Okay, because it's their privacy. Okay. This is me when I was graduating in from Madison, Wisconsin back in 2004. So I was 26 years old. 2004. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Just Asian guy. Just an Asian guy. Okay. What else? And this is me in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay. Somewhere around Ann Arbor. Okay. It was. I think it was Henry Ford Museum, so it's outskirts of Ann Arbor. Somewhere between Ann Arbor and Detroit, Michigan. Okay, it was graduation day, uh, the, like 5 years ago. Yeah, the Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. Yeah, the graduation photo. Why was I wearing sunglasses? Because when I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, I really love sunglasses. Okay, I used to have like 2 dozen pairs of sunglasses, all different color, like some reflective, some reddish, greenish, bluish. About 2 dozen sunglasses that I used to have. I was into sunglasses when I was in law school. Okay, so Also, I was a clubber. My low school grade is like barely over 3.0 out of 4.0, okay? Because I was busy learning dancing, right? Yeah. So I went to clubs a lot. Okay, so okay, this is elementary school graduation photo, okay? Again, I have to be very careful not to expose other people's faces in the background, okay? So yeah. So I was like 12 years old in Korean's age, okay? Yeah. Elementary school graduation. Huh? It's kind of blurry, but this is me when I was in second grade in elementary school. So I was like 9, 10 years old. Okay, I was in a invited to a birthday party. Okay, very playful. And this is me around that age, like 10 years old. You know, playing with sand and in some. I think it's like Western Sea in in South Korea, about 2 hours away from Seoul, in the ocean. Sandy beach. Yeah, Korea have sandy beaches. Yeah, this is me again. Her birthday party. I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, 7 years old, something like that. Okay, imitating some Japanese anime characters gestures. Okay, so yeah, we are posing for photos. I'm not in liberty to show other people's faces. Okay, why? It's their privacy. Okay, so yeah. Again, this me in the graduation day from elementary school. I was like 10, 11, about 11, 12 years old. All right, so good old days, huh? Yeah. Mm. And this is me, this taekwondo, Korean taekwondo uniform. We went to a place called One. Okay, what's that place? So in Korea, taekwondo, South Korea is like white belt, yellow belt, blue belt, red belt, and if you are under age of 18, then you get semi black belt. In order to get semi black belt, you have to go to this place, One, and you have to do the forms, right? And you have to do sparring in front of judges, panels of judges in Taekwondo. Okay, and if you pass, you get semi black belt, like black and red, semi black belt. And I got it. Okay, yeah, I did pass. Okay, yeah. They don't tell you the score. You just pass or fail, right? Yeah, I passed. What age? I was like 11 years old, something like that. Okay. Yeah, me and my buddies went there all together, and about three of us, and we all passed. Okay, so And this photo was when I was in kindergarten. I was like 6 or 7 years old. Okay, we are in a bus. Okay, yeah, we're just laughing at stuff. Okay, we are in a bus, kind of school bus. Okay, we're just laughing all together. Yeah, we went to some country orchards to pick some apples and stuff. It was very nice. Yeah, the same kind of summer camp from kindergarten. I was like 7 years old. Okay, so 7 or 6. Yeah, it was nice farming education, education about farming, plants, orchard, right? So we plant some farming plants, right? Yeah, I was like 7, 6 years old, right? Back then, I used to have full set of hair like this. Okay, oh my goodness, I was so young, full set of hair, and my hair was not curly like I am now. I'm kind of curly nowadays. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And I show you more photos, okay? So, yeah, yeah, beautiful childhood I had. I, I I'm blessed to have wonderful childhood, sunny days. Okay, yeah, I'm very much blessed. And of course, there were good days and bad days like everybody else. Okay, but yeah, I'm very blessed. Okay, I hope you are blessed too. Okay, yeah, everybody's blessed. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. All right, so all right, all right. Yeah, hey, let's take a break from photo viewing. Okay, let's talk about some politics, shall we? May I? Because I've seen this. I mean, I've heard during my lunch hours. Yeah, what do I do during my lunchtime? Yeah, I go to a park. I drive to a park, park my car, run, do some pull-ups. By then, yeah, I take off my shirts, jacket, and I'm just running back to my car in the parking lot in a park, or parking lot where I parked my car in a park with my Hawaiian t-shirt on. What's the temperature? It wasn't cold, okay, but like maybe 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, slightly below freezing. Nowadays it's quite warm, which is good. Okay. Because if I do pull-ups, like about 10 reps like this and another 10 reps like that, like backward, forward, okay. And I had to jump quite high, okay. So how many feet should I jump? 3, 4 feet, okay. The pull-up bar is kind of way up there, okay. Maybe 3 feet, 2 feet. I don't know, okay, but I have to jump pretty high up there, okay. So then, yeah, I get really hot after doing all that. So I run back to my car in the parking lot with my Hawaiian t-shirt on, my jacket and t-shirt on my hand, right? And then I drive to Walmart. They're all close by, okay? So it will fit into 1 hour lunch break, okay? Yeah, I buy some sandwich and come back. When I'm driving to the park, to the Walmart, I listen to radio talk show, AM, the amplitude modulation. Okay, so I finally got their names. I thought it was two guys, actually it's three guys. What were their names? Just talk show hosts. They're based in Texas, national level talk conservative talk show. It sounds like Markley and I still don't remember their names. Robbins, Markley, like there's another guy. I don't remember his name. Okay, sounds like Chad or something. I don't remember. All right, yeah, they're hilarious. Okay, mostly they make fun of other people. Okay, so it's just a crazy sense of humor. Okay, conservative sense of humor, right? And I also listen to Mr. Ben Shapiro too. Yeah, yeah, he Harvard law graduate. He's lawyer. Used to be a lawyer. I guess nowadays just full time talk show host. Yeah, I listen to both. Mr. Ben Shapiro, not very much sense of humor. He's more academic, kind of geeky, nerdy. Okay, but these three guys, I think I'm not even sure if they graduated college or not. Okay, but they have great sense of humor. Okay, so they're talking about the Chicago mayor, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, yeah, Miss Lightfoot, Lori Lightfoot. Okay, yeah, I did visit her biography in the Wikipedia, I guess. And also looked up her photos, and she used to look so beautiful back when. I guess she used to be straight back then, okay. But later on, she converted to LGBT ideology, and she's African American female. She used to be so beautiful, and she's a very smart lady too. She's a lawyer. She used to be a prosecutor, I guess, in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, she went to law school, became a lawyer. But later on, yeah, she subscribed to LGBT ideology, and her looks, her appearance really changed. Nowadays, she, at least, let me say this, okay? I think it's fair to say she does not look as good as she used to look way back when, maybe a couple of decades ago. Yeah, of course, she was younger, but I think she used to be straight too, okay? But later, she subscribed to ideology, this LGBT ideology, so she cut her hair short and started to look more like male, right? Miss Ellen DeGeneres. She's blonde, she's blue eyes, fair skin. I bet when she was like teenager or 5 years old, 7, 10, 12, 13, 16 years old. I bet she used to be straight. Ellen DeGeneres, the daytime talk show host, okay. I bet she used to look very beautiful when she was natural heterosexuality kind of person. But later on, she subscribed to LGBT ideology, and now she looks like more like a male. Haircut short, okay. Yeah, that's one of the many reasons why I oppose LGBT ideologies. Okay, so all right, enough of that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Let me show some more photos. Okay, so okay. Yeah, elementary school. I mean, not elementary. The kindergarten days. Okay, I was like 7, 6, kindergarten. Okay, so uh, yeah, just like Mr. Jesus said, we have to get back to the childhood, children's mindset. Okay, back to the natural, like French philosopher Jean Jacques Rousseau. Yeah, go back to the nature. Okay, like Mr. Jesus said. Yeah, be like children. Yeah, right? Yeah, I was like 7 years, 6 years old, something like that. Okay, so. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was very popular among my parents' friends because I was very cute. Yeah, I was very hugely popular among my parents' friends. Okay, I was really cute back in the days. This was birthday party in kindergarten. It was like June. My birthday is in June. Okay, So we were having birthday party. There were three of us in this kindergarten class. I was one of them. Just June 1's birthday. Okay. So yeah, paper necklace, paper crown with all this glue, right? Yeah. Yeah, another photo from this visit to some park when I was in kindergarten. Okay. So yeah, the birthday in the kindergarten. Okay. I was like 7 years old. 33 years ago. No, 35 years ago. 35 years ago. Yeah, blowing the cake, birthday cake, okay, three of us, right? Yeah, I was 7 years old, something like that, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it's also South Korea, okay, so some amusement park, right? I guess I was still in kindergarten, right? Like having some candies, I guess, right? Yeah, very cute. Yeah, probably I was like 7, 5, 6 years old on a beach, picking some shells, shellfish, sandy beach. I think I was like just younger. Probably I was like 4 or 5 years old, right? Yeah, 4 or 5 years old. Way, way back. Like 1882, something like that, right? Yeah. So that's all I have. Okay, so yeah. So this is like what the kindergarten graduation photo. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm watching some videos in social media because I need some vocal rest, you know. So they're rescuing Puma, the yeah, the mountain lion, right? Great footage. Yeah, mountain lion, they're so beautiful. I've never seen them in the wild, maybe in a zoo, but mountain lion, they're very beautiful animals. Big cat in America, right? the western coast. Very beautiful animal. So they are trying to rescue this mountain lion whose food is clenched on a trap, but mountain lion, they think these people, rescuers, are trying to get him, right? So he's fighting. Yeah, we can make some analogy out of this, right? Yeah. For example, in humanology, we're talking about LGBT ideology and we are against LGBT ideology. But when people who subscribe to LGBT ideology, the LGBT community members, they may get angry at us, but we are just trying to help them. Because LGBT ideology is very destructive, deleterious, and harmful ideology. We are just trying to help them, but they may resent us, right? Yeah, that's the easiest analogy I can make here. Let me keep watching this. How they rescue this animal. I mean, they could have used tranquilizer. That would have been a lot easier. But I guess they didn't have tranquilizer. So they kind of like waiting until this mountain lion get really tired, and then they'll try to unbuckle that spring-based trap, metallic trap, foot trap. Okay. Very nice. Mountain lion, very beautiful animal. Very agile. I love mountain lion. They're extremely beautiful. So they're covering mountain lion's face with a cloth, piece of big cloth, so that it cannot see, it cannot bite. Okay. And they're trying to unbuckle that trap, foot trap, and they got it. Okay, okay. And the mountain lion ran away without even thanking them. Okay. Yeah, so the rescue effort was very successful. Okay, that's great. Great footage. Yeah, just reading some other people's friends' postings. Okay, hey, let's take like 5 minutes break, okay? So and yeah. Then we'll talk about whatever. Okay. Let's take 5 minutes break. So all right. Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Mm, yeah. It's a good Friday. Uh, Okay. Yeah, I'm cooking my dinner right now. It's just some beef ribs, kind of Korean style. Yeah, I mean, have you ever had Korean beef ribs? It's called kalbi. Uh, yeah, like Hawaiian barbecue because there's some Korean population in Hawaii. It's very delicious. Okay. Yeah, they got some fatty stuff, so I put some water in there so that it get out of that meat. Okay, so I just boil in the water in the microwave. Okay, so I love that tendon, the cartilage between the bone, the connective tissue between the bone and the muscle. Very chewy stuff. I love that. Yeah. I love the bones of this pork or chicken or beef. I love that cartilage, the connective tissue that connects between the joints. And I mean, in Korean pronunciation, it's called 물렁뼈. Okay, 뼈 means bone. Korean language. It's not Chinese based language. It's purely Korean language. 뼈 it means bone. Okay, 물렁 means kind of like flexible, kind of cushiony. Okay, so this 물렁뼈 means this cartilage that kind of cushions the bone and connective tissue between bone and muscle. There's 물렁뼈 on the joints, and yeah, Korean cuisine is really good. It's yeah, and in this town we have one Korean restaurant. Okay, if you go to Anchorage, there are like five different Korean restaurants. Okay, I've been to many of them. All right, they're all great. Actually, in this town, there are like about two Korean restaurants. I've been to all of them. Okay, so in Anchorage, yeah, there's like 1.5 hours from here south. There are like five Korean restaurants. I have not been to all of them, but been to like three of them. Okay, so yeah, in Anchorage, yeah, there's some Korean population. I've been to Korean churches here. Okay, yeah, there's some Korean churches. Yeah. What else? So what would I write tomorrow, Saturday, in this metaphysics paper? Ah, I mean that score equation, subscription equation. Yeah, that's the main thing that I'm gonna write tomorrow. And but at the same time, I kind of feel inclined to write some cultural commentary about BLM. Okay, I think I should write about that. Okay, so BLM started as a ven- venerable cause, good intention, but later on, post COVID-19 BLM, it changed its characteristics. Okay, it became mm, something else. Okay, so because this paper is mostly about ideologies, I think it's my academic duty to address today's dominant ideologies like BLM ism. Okay, but I have to be very political correct and very careful in order not to offend anybody. So tomorrow, yeah, it'll be chapter seven. Okay, because there have always been five sections in chapter six, so it's good point to start a brand new chapter. And how would we name this chapter seven? That I don't know yet. I sleep on it. Okay, so or not. It's Friday. I want to relax. I want to watch this Wonder Woman 2017. Okay. Yeah, I saw watched the trailer and there was some great cinematographic scene, very visually, aesthetically pleasing, right? Yeah, it looked fantastic. Yeah, the CGI, computer graphical imagery, right? It was some of those scenes were very well done. Yeah. So yeah, this weapon, I don't know what the traditional weapon of Wonder Woman is, but in this modernized version, they used whip. It's like kind of golden whip, kind of shiny, very well done CGI. Yeah, whip. That's traditional Chinese weapon actually. Okay, so yeah, I have you seen this movie Ninja Assassin? Yeah, the main character is actually Korean guy. His stage name is Rain, right? A Korean actor. It's an American movie. I've seen that movie. Okay, I did not like some part of it because yeah, it was just too much. Okay, too cruel. Yeah, so this guy Rain, this ninja assassin guy, he used this kind of. It's a long string. On at the end, you have some weight. That's traditional Chinese weapon. Okay, I used to know what it's called, but I forgot. Okay, if you watch the Kill Bill movie, which I don't like, it's just too much blood and gore. Okay, so unnecessarily violent. All right, but in Kill Bill movie, this gogo Japanese high school uniform gogo, yeah, she used that right. You have this chain, and on at the end of the chain, there's some weight, right? That's traditional Chinese weapon. Okay, so if you watch some old Chinese movies made in 1970s, 1980s. Yeah, it's there. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, even in Ong Bak series, there's this beautiful. Uh, I don't know what her nationality or ethnicity is. Ong Bak, Thailand movie, great movie. I love Ong Bak series. Okay. Yeah, there's this lady probably in her early 40s, great martial artist. She was using whip, right? Yeah. I mean, even Jelly movie, the remake of the Fist of Fury, right? Yeah, he used his belt to fight this Japanese samurai guy, right? Because Mr. Jelly didn't have any weapon, so he pulled out his belt and used this metallic tip belt buckle as a weapon. Okay, that was very beautifully filmed scene with this Japanese guy, this colonialist to China, right? Has samurai weapon, sword, right? And Mr. Jelly did not have any weapon, but he has his belt. So he pulled it out and spun around like rotation, and then that was beautifully done. So, yeah, whip is very beautiful weapon, right? So yeah, Wonder Woman. I don't know what's the traditional weapon of Wonder Woman. Let me look that up. It is lasso, okay? Yeah, more Western style lasso. Yeah, Western style, this cowgirl lasso. That's the traditional weapon of Wonder Woman, huh? Okay. So it is whip. Okay. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you have all these Western American comic books. They're beautiful. Yeah, like Spider Man. You have like Superman. You have Batman. They're beautiful. Okay, but I did not grow up in America. I grew up as a child. I grew up in Seoul, South Korea, so I'm not very familiar with all these American comic books like Marvel. You have DC Comics. Okay, they're beautiful. I get it. Okay, but I'm not very familiar with it. Okay. So yeah, lasso, that's the traditional weapon of Wonder Woman. Okay, okay. So they're continuing the tradition. All right. Yeah, let's just whip, Western whip, lasso, cowboy to train their horse, oxen, whatever, right? Which is great. Yeah. Very highly valued skills in farmlands, right? Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And then maybe I'll tell you something about what I wrote today, okay? It has to do with farming, right? So, yeah. We'll take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? Okay. Yeah. Farming and ideology, some analogy of that, okay? So, yeah, feel free to take a guess what it will be about, okay? Right. Yeah, my dinner is already almost ready by now, and but as promised, I tell you more about what I wrote today. So yeah, ideology and farming. What's the similarity? What kind of analogy can we make between farming and ideology? Okay, yeah, it doesn't quite seem related at first sight, but that's what I wrote. Some of the things I wrote today. Okay, so I give you a minute to think about that. Okay, if you want to. Okay, you don't have to, right? Ideology and farming. So 2,000 years ago, when Jesus Christ was here, the Son of God, according to Christian tradition. Okay, he made a lot of analogies, parables about farming, farmers. Okay, yeah. Agriculture, right? Yeah. Uh, when my dad came to America to study economics, PhD, his advisor, his professor, PhD professor, okay, in Cornell. Yeah, I did look him up. Okay, he concentrated on agronomics, economics of agriculture. Okay, yeah, I have good memory. Okay, yeah. I mean, agriculture is foundation of all economy. We gotta eat, right? Agriculture is very important. Farming, right? Probably one of the few jobs that actually matter. Essential business. Farming, carpentry, plumbing, car mechanics, right? The essential business. The rest of us, like lawyers, yeah, doctors are important. Lawyers, eh, politicians, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Celebrities, yeah, maybe yeah. Happiness, entertainment, maybe it's essential business. Maybe yeah, clubs, restaurants, bars. I said that's very essential business. Okay, so when COVID-19 came and they categorized bars and clubs and restaurants non-essential business, yeah, I have to disagree. Okay, entertainment like sports, martial arts, dancing, essential business. Okay, because we need to have fun. Okay, it's necessary. We need to be happy. Okay, at schools, hospitals, I think every business is such a business, okay? So, and many, I'm just one of them, one of many people in America or anywhere in the world who think that way, okay? So, yeah, farming and ideology is like this, okay? So, media, they're like farmers. Farmers, yeah, selective breeding, pick and choose these crops, plants, animals, the best, the cream of the whatever. Yeah, the very best plants and animals they breed so that the next generation of these farmed animals and plants would be have better quality genes. This artificial selection, farmers. Natural selection works the same way. Survival of the fittest. Okay? Media is like that. So they are farming the ideologies. Media is the farmer of ideologies. They pick and choose what ideology they would report on television, radio, books, magazines, periodicals, like editors, publishers, okay? They're the farmers. They are conducting this selective breeding, artificial selection, so that what ideology would get the spotlight so for everybody to see on the face of the earth, okay? Yeah, they're just like farmers. Okay? So yeah, we have people, ideology, media, and people again. So it's kind of circular coordinate system. Circular, it's not linear hierarchy, but it's circular hierarchy. right? So that's what I wrote about today, right? And it was intense because it's kind of new concept even to me. Okay, yeah, it occurred to me like this morning or last night, something like this, quite new. All right, so yeah, that's why I had to share it with you right here. Okay, so, yeah, we thank God, okay, for inspiring us, and I thank you for inspiration. We are writing this paper together. But if I ever become famous, I cannot guarantee you that you will be famous too. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? If I ever go to White House, if I become the president of the United States one day, I cannot guarantee you a job in Washington D.C. All right, you're like my parents. You care about me. You spend time with me. You're like my teachers, my parents. Okay, but if you already have a job, hypothetically, it's fantasy, it's novel writing, fiction writing, creative writing class, impromptu improvisation. Okay, hypothetically, let's just fantasize. I become the president of the United States later on. Okay, I cannot guarantee you a job in Washington D.C. Why? Because what if you already have a job in whatever locality that you are at? So if I hire you in Washington D.C. to be Secretary of the State or Secretary of Education, whatever, what if it does not work out? So either you resign or I let you go, lay you off, no matter what the case is in Washington D.C. Then you go back to your town that you used to be at, and will your old employer, previous former employer, would they take you back? If they don't, then you are out of job. So I deprived you of your perfectly happy career and profession because I hired you so that you quit your job in your locality. You may be in Arizona, Texas, Utah, wherever, okay? Or some foreign countries even, okay? So I hired you in Washington D.C. as a president of the United States. So you quit your job and you came to Washington D.C. with me, and it didn't pan out. It didn't work out. Either you quit the job or I lay you off. Then you go back to where you came from, and will your former employers accept you back? They may not, right? Right? So that's why I cannot just hire you hypothetically if I become the president of the United States. Because I don't want to deprive you of your job, your profession, your career. That's what happened to Senator Jeff Sessions. President Trump hired Senator Jeff Sessions. He's from Arkansas or something, okay? It didn't quite work out, okay? He hired him as first Attorney General of United States in Trump administration, Senator Jeff Sessions. It didn't quite work out. Yeah, Senator Jeff Sessions, former, but then Attorney General Jeff Sessions, he recused himself from all this Russian investigation, whatever, okay? He wanted to stay neutral. He got some moral backbone, right? And Senator Trump, he regarded that recusal as disloyalty, lack of loyalty. So he fired him. So former Senator Jeff Sessions, former Attorney General Jeff Sessions, went back to his town. Was it Arkansas or something? I don't know. Some southern state, okay. And he re-ran for to become United States Senator again, and he lost the election, okay, to some former football coach, okay. So President Trump didn't do any service to Mr. Jeff Sessions in his career, right? I don't want that to happen to you. What if you're a perfectly happy person somewhere in the world, you have a good job, good family, everything is going fine, and I become the president of the United States. I hire you, you quit your job, you relocate to Washington D.C. It didn't work out, so you go back to your town, but your former employer already hired somebody else, so you're out of your job now. You have to apply to get another job. I don't want that to happen to you. Okay. So if I ever become United States president, I will have to go to Craigslist or Indeed.com, Monster.com, some job website, whatever. Or it could be a reality TV show to hire somebody for Secretary of State, Secretary of Education, and whatnot, who don't have any jobs at that time, who are unemployed, so that when I hire them, it will be fair and square. It won't be cronyism. It won't be nepotism. So if they apply to the job to be Secretary of Defense or whatever, okay, maybe they already have jobs currently, or maybe they are laid off, they may be unemployed at that time. So if I hire them, even if it does not work out, no problem. Why? Because they applied, right? Yeah, there's a contract, employment contract. Yes, at will doctrine in law, jurisprudence. Yeah, it's not slavery, so you don't have to work for us, our organization. You're free to go anytime. But at the same time, in employer's point of view, we can lay you off anytime we want. Okay? Just like you can leave us anytime you want. It's not slavery, it's at will doctrine. At will you can quit, and at will we can fire you. That's American jurisprudence in employment law. I know this because I went to law school, okay? So 13th Amendment in U.S. Constitution, anti-slavery law, okay? All right, so please know this, okay? You may become more famous than I would ever be. This is important, okay? And I hope you do. You get famous before I ever do. Because I may never get famous, right? I hope and pray if you want, yeah, be bigger and better than me. Be famous. Be big. Be bigger and better. I hope and pray to God that you achieve that before I do. Okay? But if I become more famous than you do, before you do, okay? I cannot guarantee you that you'll be part of my administration or part of my fame. That may not happen. Okay. I want you to know that, okay, that possibility. Why? I mean, my fame will be thanks to you. Okay? But if I become famous, I cannot promise you to recom- recompensate you, return your kindness and generousness. How would I possibly pay that? With money? If I become famous, so you are my initial supporters, right? You want money? I mean, then how can I tell you? How can I tell between real you and some bogus other people? There's no way to tell. the real you, initial supporters of mine. You could be my friends and family members, or you could be some random strangers that I've never met in person, face to face, right? Or there could be some other people. Oh, hey, I used to watch your YouTube video way back when, okay? So yeah, give me some money, okay? You're famous because I watched your YouTube videos, okay? Without me, you wouldn't be there. So yeah, give me some money. Come on, divvy it out. Yeah, there could be some phony, bogus people like that, okay? So I cannot tell between real you and some phony other people, okay? So I cannot promise you, guarantee you anything, right? So the deal is this, okay? You give me your time to me by spending time with me here. I am very grateful, okay? And I give you what I learn from other people. First, something I learned from you, okay? It's knowledge sharing experience. And that's the contract. That's the end of the deal. If I ever become the president of the United States, I cannot guarantee you that I would give you some Washington DC job. That I cannot guarantee you or promise you. Okay? This is something very important. Okay? If I become famous, thanks to you, I cannot guarantee that I will give you some money. Why? Because there's just no way to tell who is the initial supporters and who is some imposters. There's no way to tell. Okay. So even if I become famous and make a lot of money, so what would I do with all that money? How are you? Because you may become more famous and very famous before I ever do. Maybe I will never become famous in my lifetime, but perhaps you will become very famous. Do I want something from you? No. You don't owe me anything. I owe you everything, but you don't owe me anything, okay? If you become very famous, and I want you to be very famous, if that's what you want, I pray for you. Okay? If you become very famous, yeah, you learn from this humanology series, and go ahead, use it. You don't have to sign me if you don't want to. Okay? Become famous. I want you to. I pray for you. Your fame, money, power, fame, fortune, celebrityhood, okay, and make money. You don't have to pay me a single penny. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Or yeah, use your money for whatever reasons, purposes, okay, that you see fit. You do not owe me a single penny. Why? Because you paid with your time already. It's a done deal. You got some knowledge from me. Well, I'm paid by your time. You give me your time, I give you my knowledge. It's done deal. Use it, become famous, become president of the United States or whatever country you're at, okay? You don't owe me a single penny. You don't have to cite me, right? Because you already paid. It's done deal. Okay. We'll take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? And we'll talk some more about that, okay? So, humanological contract. All right? All right. We'll take 5 minutes, okay? So, yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, let's play. It's Friday night. Happy Friday. Okay. So, what time is it? Like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? I don't know. Yeah, 9 o'clock. Okay. What would you do if $1 million is given to you? I'm kind of inspired by this some news, radio news I heard earlier today before I went to work. Okay. It's some American couple. I guess they are in their 60s or 70s. Okay. Maybe they're both retired. Okay. And they got some this handsome check one day, quite recently, year 2020. Okay. $30,000. Okay. That's a big check from IRS. They got it. So they, what? $30,000? So they called IRS. Okay. Hey, what's this about? IRS, I guess they said, yeah, this is what IRS owe you. So it's your money. Just take it. No questions necessary. It's your money. Take it. Okay. So that was in the news. Okay. Let's hyperbolize it, dramatize it, and make a fiction out of this reality. Okay. Yeah, fiction is based on reality, and reality is based on fiction. Like life imitates art, art imitates life, right? Kind of thing. It goes in both directions. Two-way street, okay? So yeah, what would you do? Yeah, if you win a lottery or whatever treasure trove in your backyard, okay, and you call the police, yeah, this $1 million treasure trove, gold, okay, you call the museums, government, and they say it's yours, okay. What would you do with that $1 million that all other people say it's yours? What would you do with it? I give you a minute, okay? What would you do with this windfall? $1 million. Let's fantasize. Yeah, it's just novel. There are a lot of fables about that. This Grimm's fairy tale or Aesop's fable, fairy tale, whatever in Western culture, in Eastern culture, we have analog of that too. Okay, counterpart. Yeah, in Eastern Asian culture, we have that too. Okay. Yeah, what would you do? It's like Cinderella story, right? Yeah, Little Mermaid, this Disney, Garfunkel, whatever, Rapunzel, whatever. Okay, you become a princess one day, like poet Byron said. Yeah, one day I woke up, I became a celebrity, famous. Or 15 minutes of fame, whatever. Have you ever played lottery? Yeah, keep thinking if you want to, okay? Yeah, what would you do with the sudden $1 million that fell on your laps? Okay? Your lap, whatever. Yeah, what would you do with $1 million if you get it? All of a sudden, it's rightfully yours. That's the question. I give you 5 minutes, okay? If you want to answer this question. $1 million. Right. Yeah, we can only fantasize if you're like me, okay? Yeah, what would I do? Yeah, I already know the answer, okay? I'll tell you later. I want you to think about it and tell me what you would do, okay? I give you 5 minutes, okay? Yeah. Oh, stretch my neck. Yeah. Yeah, think about it and tell me, okay? What would you do with $1 million? That's rightfully yours. Have you ever played lottery? I have. Yeah, in Korea, in America, yeah, couple of times each. I didn't win, of course. Okay, but I was curious. Okay, lottery is nothing illegal. Okay, yeah. Have you been to casino? I have in Las Vegas and some other places. Okay, have you gambled ever? I have just a little bit. Okay, yeah, Las Vegas. I've been to Las Vegas when I was in California, Los Angeles. 7 hours drive, 5 hours drive. It's a very long drive, okay, from Los Angeles, California to Nevada, Las Vegas. Yeah, I've been to Las Vegas a couple of times, okay, when I was in California, okay. Yeah, I did play blackjack in this outskirts of this strip, okay. Yeah, a very small motel down in the basement. Yeah, play blackjack, like a couple of dollars. Yeah, I enjoy that, okay. But when I played, the slot machine or blackjack, whatever, okay. Just right outside of Los Angeles, California, outskirts of Los Angeles, California. I did win like $20. And I was like, oh, I cannot take this money. What did I do with this $20 that I won? I spent in that casino. Like 1 hour outside of Los Angeles, okay. Because I don't want to take this money. No. Because when I was playing this blackjack or slot machine, I enjoy that experience, this entertainment, this uncertainty, unpredictability, game of chance, casino. I wanted to pay for that entertainment. I did not want to take the money from this casino joint, like 1 hour north south of Los Angeles. No, so I spent that money in the restaurant in that casino, and I gave them some handsome tips. Why? Because it's in my mind, it's not fair that I take their money when I had fun and entertainment. I did not walk out of that casino like 1 hour south of Los Angeles, very small one. Okay, I did not want to get out of that casino place with their money when I was so happy and entertained. No, I wanted to pay them for the entertainment experience that they gave to me. So I spent all that $20 in the restaurant, to-go box, and I gave them some handsome tips. Just, I don't want to steal. Okay, they're hardworking people in the casino business. Okay, I want to pay them because I'm here in Los Angeles, 1 hour away from Los Angeles, south of that. Okay, I want to pay you for this wonderful entertainment experience. You work hard. Okay, no, I don't want to take your money, other people's money. No, I had fun. I won the game. It was blackjack, like 21. Or it was slot machine. Okay, I don't want to make money. No, I want to pay you. Yeah, take my money. I give you some tips, and that's what I did. Right? Because that's how I grew up. My parents is all about fairness, justice, hardworking, no theft, no stealing, no taking advantage of other people. No, no. It's fair work. You work hard. You earn your money. That's my upbringing. So South Korea. Okay, my parents. I'm very mighty proud of my parents. Home education of ethics and morality, justice, fairness, righteousness. That's how I grew up. Okay. Okay. What would you do with $1 million if we fall onto you? Yeah, tell me. Okay. Give you 1 minute to tell me. Okay. I'm all yours. I'm all yours. Right. That was my campaign slogan. It didn't quite work because I didn't get elected. Okay. So, but yeah, the incumbent won again. So I sent the incumbent a nice email. Yeah, congratulations. Okay. Because it's like concession kind of email message. Okay. But I didn't get any reply back. Maybe that incumbent re-elect Alaska. Whatever, yeah, they're busy. Okay, I understand. Okay, but yeah, they're my friends. Okay, so some other candidates, I sent them email to. Okay, yeah, great campaign you ran. Okay, you got more votes than I did. Alaska State Senate primary, whatever. Did I get any email back? No. There were six of us, maybe seven, eight of us. Okay. Yeah, they're busy. Okay, I get it. All right. Anyways, what would I do? I give you enough time. Okay, I'll just put in the bank savings account. $1 million if come to me, I just put in a savings account, okay, and forget about it and go back to work. Nothing will change. If I win a lottery, some handsome IRS check, $1 million, if it come to me, I put in the savings account and nothing will change. I get back to work, keep on writing these academic research articles, papers. Nothing will change. $1 million in savings account. Okay, I'll use it as a rainy day check, rainy day fund. Nothing will ever change. Why? Because I do not depend on money. Just like Mr. Jesus said, Mammon, money, power, fame, right? SEX. I'm Christian, okay? I'm a firm believer, right? I love Jesus. I love God. Kind of Judeo Christianity. That's how I grew up on, right? I grew up on churches, in churches, okay? Yeah, I'm Korean, so Korean male, so I drink too. Okay, so I drink and smoke. Okay, so yeah, if I ever get $1 million, I put in the bank account. Okay, so nothing will change. I go back to work, write in my spare time, academic research articles. Nothing will change. Right? Yeah, maybe I get once a week some fancy dinner. Okay, I don't think so. Why? The fancy dinner they tend to be rich in sugar and fat. I don't want that. Okay, I don't want that in my system. My body is not trash can. I'm not gonna put all that sugar and fat in my body. In Christianity, our body is like God's temple, right? We have to keep it clean. Yeah, no change whatsoever. Diet, exercise, getting back to work, serve our customers, clients, patrons, right? Nothing will change. If I get $1 million, I'll just put in the bank. Okay. If somebody steal it, hacking, whatever, whatever. I don't have time for money. I do not have time for money. Why? Just like Mr. Jesus said, life is more than money. Mr. Jesus said, accumulate your wealth in heaven, not on earth, because if you accumulate your wealth on earth, yeah, thieves, robbers, all these parasites, bugs. Mr. Jesus Christ said, but if you accumulate your wealth in heaven, this metaphysics versus physics. Metaphysics like virtue, ethics, morality, philosophy, science, knowledge, ethics, uprightness, righteousness. Metaphysics. Physics, yeah, that's more like money, power, fame, popularity, SCX, whatever, okay. Yeah, too many STDs and too much robbery, thieves, luxury. That's more physical level, right? Yeah, so Mr. Jesus, I do believe he's son of God, okay? Because he's so right. I do believe Mr. Jesus Christ is son of God, okay? So, Savior. He's my personal savior, okay? Like too many Christians. I'm just one of them, okay? Yeah. If I get $1 million, I put in the bank, okay? So maybe once a week I have some fancy dinner. But nothing will change. I get back to work, start write, continue to write these academic articles until I keep on learning, keep on teaching. Nothing will change. Because money is not important to me. Okay. The goal of my life is learning true knowledge, the truth, and sharing what I've learned from other people with the rest of the world. Learning, teaching go both ways. I learn from people and I teach people. I take that as my mission on earth, planet earth. Okay. So I continue to do that. If I get $1 million, I just put it in the bank. Right? If somebody steal it, whatever. Right? Why? Because I keep on working. In my spare time, studying, teaching. So nothing will change. Okay. So that's Mr. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about money, this mammon, money, power, fame. It comes and goes. Okay, it's physical level, but metaphysical level, yeah. Seek the knowledge, righteousness, morality, ethics. the kingdom of heaven, higher beings, right? Ideal, right? Yeah. I think that's very beautiful philosophy, okay? It's not just Mr. Jesus, okay? So Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Confucius, Lao Tzu, Buddha, Muhammad Allah, all these saints, yeah, heroes. I'm sorry, they are all males, right? But no sexism, misogyny, okay, I'm sorry, but this just happen to be males, okay, all those saints. Yeah, you have this India, the nun, what's her name? Very charity based, Catholic nun. Gosh, let me look her up, okay? So, she was ordained as a saint in Catholic Church, right? Female saint, like Mother something. Mother Teresa, okay, yeah, I didn't see that in this web search, but Mother Teresa, okay, yeah, they're saintly figures, okay. Saint of Agnes, whatever. Yeah, Mother Teresa, okay, great saint, great role model, I get it, okay. But does she have some her own philosophy? Maybe she does. Maybe she did. Maybe I should read some more about Mother Teresa. Okay, maybe I should. I know females can be very original philosophers, writers, painters, and artists, musicians. Yeah, I know of many. Okay, yeah, I do. Alright. Females, they're fantastic. Okay, they can be very creative, scholastic, academic, original. I know of many. Okay, yeah, I'm a huge fan of females, artists, artists and scholars. Okay, so okay, yeah, let's review tonight. Okay, I'm too drunk. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my dinner watching this Wonder Woman 2017 movie. Okay, so all right, all right. I see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you.